Hello friends, today we're camping at State Forest State Park in Colorado. I don't know if they just gave up on trying to come up with a good name because State Forest State Park is kind of bland, but it's a very nice place and we're happy to be here. We're car camping, Helen and I, and let me give you a view. So here's the view of our campsite. We've got the car parked here. We've got our car camping tent set up. A nice view of the forest here. And of course, we've got a nice fire going. Helen, do you want to tell everybody what we've seen so far?
Well, on the drive here, first we saw a bear. And then when we entered into the park, we saw 2 moose.
So the plan is we'll stay here tonight. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to get up nice and early and do a day hike to Ruby Jewel Lake. That's tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to drink a few beers. This is an Odell IPA, one of my favorites, local Colorado brew. Good morning. It's around 6:30 a.m. We're in State Forest State Park in Colorado, and we're hiking up to Ruby Jewel Lake. We slept in the regular campground here at the state park last night, did some car camping, and it got cold. We got out of the tents around 5:45, and there was a pretty thick layer of frost on the car roof, and I think it's still in the 30s right now. We're at about 10,000 elevation now, 10,300, and the sun has come up and over the divide. It's warming us up quite nicely. Just stopped before this for a little break to eat breakfast, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and drink some water. And spirits are high right now with the sun. It feels nice and warm for the first time this morning. We've gone about 2.6 miles from where we parked up this 4-wheel drive road, and here's the turnoff for the trail. We'll be headed to Ruby Jewel Lake. I've seen it listed also as Jewel Lake, but going forward we'll call it Ruby Jewel Lake. Quite a few downed trees since we left the 4x4 trail. Looks like this was a landslide at one point. Came from up there. Pan down. You can see it goes down the hill pretty far, not too far. Friends, we're at 11,250 feet, and I think we're just about to see the lake. So let's see it together, shall we? Let's walk that way. We'll see it in a moment, I think. With a name like Ruby Jewel Lake, I've got high expectations. Let's see. Well, I can certainly see the lake. A little bit of ice on there. Still, let's walk down. I'm sure gonna enjoy eating a little snack and drinking some water and just enjoying the scenery. Oh yeah. Wow, what a view. Let's do a pan and you can see the entire thing. Oh, reflection over there is beautiful. Oh, I'm so busy taking pictures. I didn't even notice we have a visitor here. Look at that. There's a couple of campers right down there as well. There's a sheep down there. The campers were right there. We yelled over to them, hey, do you know there's a sheep right next to you? And they didn't seem too concerned. You can see the backside of that bighorn sheep. He's really interested in that bush over by where those guys were camping. I just talked to them, and their camping gear is down there, but it's not in the bush. Oh wow, look at him. And he said that this thing was real docile and kept coming up to them all morning. Man, I'm not going to get too close, but it is amazing. Get a great view of the lake from down by its shore. The reflection, it's just incredible. Talked to the campers and they said they're going to try to walk up there to that ridge and then possibly up to the peak. We're on our way back down, taking our time. Helen's over there taking photos of flowers, and I'm just sitting and enjoying the warmth of the sun. It was really quite cold this morning, but it's nice right now. The reason we got started so early is they're expecting rain today, and I'd just like to be down below tree line before noon in Colorado anyway because of thunderstorm threat, especially this time of year. I'm less concerned about it in like late summer, early fall, but this time of year, better safe than sorry, because I've gotten stuck above tree line in storms and not enjoyed it at all. I want to avoid that. I really enjoy the view here. When we're above tree line and there's like spots of patches of snow, it somehow always reminds me of a golf course with sand traps.